It's been a hot minute since we jumped into the wonderful world of transport and fevers, so we're back again. And one of the things that we need to look at is this vast quantity of debt and lack of earnings that seem to be plaguing us at the moment. So, yeah, come on, mouse. So, if we have a look, what are we losing money on? Quite substantially losing money on the railroad at the moment. So that's one of the things that we sort of need to address. Why is my mouse not moving very nicely? Here we go. Right. So yeah, this is one of the things that we need to have a look at. We need to try and get these trains being more profitable than they actually are at the moment. Especially you. You are a train that I set up that's just doing a short haul to and from Ann Harbour here with its vast quantities of ore. You are our other train that is hauling steel and definitely losing us quite a substantial amount of money. But it's not just the trains that we need to have a look at. Because if we have a look at road, generally we've always made a little bit of profit. But with so much ore being produced across here in this ore mine, I'm thinking maybe we could help equalize things out a little bit by retiring off this line for the moment. There's nothing really on here that's making all that much money, so no, I don't want to sell a line. We are going to sell it. Goodbye. Ding. And this road depot is probably going to be costing us maintenance as well. So let's get rid of you for the time being. That's okay. I understand that now the line has nowhere to connect to. We can deal with that. That's fine. And if we look, I imagine manage the vehicles. They're all in bad condition anyway, so you know, can just be sold. And if we manage the line, we'll just get rid of that for the moment. Now this depot over here, it's a big depot. It is a big depot. Just wondering how much that might be costing us in maintenance fees, because it might not need to be that big anymore. Let's shrink you down, because we don't have much that's being delivered here anyway. That might help save us a little bit on the maintenance fees. Good, very good, okay. Right, you're sat there doing nothing. Do I need to maybe set up another platform? That might be something that we need to have a look at. However, we do need to start making some money. We're not badly in debt. I'm wondering, I mean, you are making a little bit of profit now. but you're not making any profit at all. How are you not making any profit? And do I want to maybe change you? Manage line. Manage line, manage the platform. Let's have a look, see what we've got. 100%, hang on, something central. Let's have a look. So, I'm not unloading anything. Let's do 60% coal to 35% ore. Because we do have a need for coal. Or maybe a bit more coal over here, so you haven't really got anything stored up here. So we need to equalize that out quite a little. Need to equalize that out some more. So that's okay. You will probably disappear. That's fine. Don't worry about it. And we have so much ore going backwards and forwards. I think that's not going to be a problem. Now, still losing money at the moment. What other lines have we got that might be causing issues? So we have got you going to bricks. Really? Where am I sending this off to? I forget. Oh yeah, over here for making bricks. You don't have a lot, do you? Is that because... No, one... Oh, you're losing money. How can you be potentially losing money if you are making deliveries? Let's have a look at... Yeah, so our running costs. We're not getting any income. Which is annoying because you're not that far away from the quarry in the grand scheme of things. So have I only got those two vehicles? Let's have a look. Which vehicles? Yeah, I've only got those two vehicles. Going backwards and forwards. I guess no. See, we're not really... I mean, production is way down. But if the vehicles are losing money... Okay. I need to have a little bit of a think about that one. I assume... all of you are working in profit, which is good because it's probably the only line which is actually generating any sort of income for us. I just can't believe this. I mean, you're so... You're losing so much. You're losing the vast amount of money and profit that we're working towards. So how can we fix you? You're working in profit now, so that's good. I mean, I just have so much steel. And you're working in profit, and you're working in profit. So it's... Oh, you're working in profit. So why are we losing money then? Railroads, hang on. So maintenance infrastructure, so that's going to be your signals. We've got tracks. Vehicle maintenance. Okay, which one's up? Which? Oh, you're very bad. Okay. Let's just sell you off for the moment. I know that's gonna maybe affect us. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, our... Our money is bad. I knew this map was going to be challenging. So... So really I need to try and get... Do you make any profit? You're not making much... No, wait, I'm not... That's UmScotty. So you are... So this train's working in profit, so that's good. You're working to a bit of profit. You're working to a bit of profit. So it's just the vehicle maintenance. Okay, what we need to do then, because we have spent a lot of time looking at trains. I think that they are profitable now. Now we also start the farm stuff over here. Let's just check that you're all working to some sort of positive profit as well, which I assume you are, because it's, yeah, not that far. And let's have a look. Bread is being delivered, so we need to sort out fuel. I really do, but I mean, my account is minus $1 million in debt. Oh, that's so bad. That's so bad. The trouble is, I can't really afford to do anything else without taking out a larger loan. It's this steel train. How can I make you profitable, I wonder? I mean, you are taking things up to here. So you're making goods. Okay, where can we send goods? I'm guessing you're gonna want planks, okay. So actually what we could do, where's the train? Let's, just wondering if it's actually worthwhile. And then gonna make its delivery. I think this train needs to be delivering more. Iced coffee is so good. So this train is losing the majority of our money. I don't know if I just want to sell it now. I am. It might be the wrong thing to do. It might... Yes, that train was very expensive, wasn't it? Okay, now that we got all the money, I don't know how I'm going to fix this. But what we will do... Where was that? Okay, so we've got forests. Forest to sawmill. Sawmill makes planks. Let's just get a line set up along here, because we do seem to be a little bit more on the positive. I am going to come back to that rail line, but I really want to just get, if I'm being honest, something in. I want something positive to come from this episode. So we'll put you down there, and then what we'll do is you can take... You need planks and steel. Interesting. That'd be interesting. I might come back to you in a moment. with a view that might send steel across here. That might be something we can do, but let's just join you up. I know it's a bit of a boring straight road, but it's efficient. And I know on this island we're not connected to anything else, and we don't have... Oh, there's a forest there as well. Okay. Let's 70, 80. Yeah, 81 there. Yeah. Okay. New line. You to you. New line. You to you. And then... Nope, I've already got a stop down, so that's okay. Let me go from you to you. Right, okay, so you are Washington. I was going to vaguely name them, just so we know what we're looking at later on. Washington Forest 2. Washington Forest to DC Exchange. Right, okay, so let's get where is where's my vehicle? Road depot, that's what I'm looking for. We'll just put you there for the moment. That seems like a fairly reasonable place. And if we have a look, so these are exactly the same costs and running costs and everything. But you take wood and you take planks. And this is what we have. So let's start off with 5. And then we'll take 1, 2, and we're going to put you on Washington Forest Line 1. Take you 2 and put you on Forest Line 2. And we'll take you and have you as the only one going to the exchange. And then from there, where steel there, already have, wait, didn't I sell you? Uh-oh. I thought I'd sold that train. I just make a whoopsies. I may have made a whoopsies. Okay, what's going to be the best way of getting steel across to there? Maybe just long train line? And where is not going to be the most destructive? You're colliding there. You're colliding there. You are expensive. Okay. Way too expensive. So, if we take a road, and there's no way I imagine I'll be able to do this with just a dirt road. wondering if I want to do... let's just try a small street. Can I take a small street and build my main collision? I can. I am confused. Across here you're making tools. Okay, so we could have maybe a road that comes along, just goes straight. Why do you think you're colliding with something? Okay, I do not have that amount of money. Okay, let's look at some shorter ones. So let's look at not rail, we're not doing rail for the moment. Anyways, apparently you're still connected. 50, 40, 74 and 74. Oh no! Oh no, I thought you were connected. Why are you not connected? Can I... Too much slope. Seriously? Can I do that? Is that just... Oh, that's... gonna be interesting when it snows. Okay. Right. I'd really quite like to end this with, again, something a little bit more positive, because look, we're making money a little bit, maybe, possibly, I'm not sure. High Point Forest 1, I know my naming is squiffy, to say the least. High Point Forest, can't spell, Forest 2. Do we have, we must have a, yeah, we do, okay, cool. We got a vehicle building, so again, take just 4, because unlike the other line, we don't have anywhere to send the planks to at the moment. So High Point Forest 1, and then somewhere down here, High Point Forest 2. Again, this is why I sort of think, oh, how did I miss you at the start? Okay, absolutely, I'm going to jump all over this. Come with me, I make road. I make bendy road. I don't understand how I missed that. Clearly, I am blind. 82, I'll do. 76, I'll do. How did you get over there, which needs bricks? How did... New line. New line. You to you. You need brick. I'm sorry, is this... I feel like maybe the game is trolling me a little bit. How did I miss all of this? It's gonna... You don't need bricks though. What's gonna be... That's gonna be best to place this. Like that, probably. There we go. Right, cool. Okay, lines. you to you to you, and a station, and they can come in. That's a big loop. Yep, that's a big loop. So let us. I think we'll shorten that a little bit. You put down some investment so they can just maybe go around in like that. Does that make sense? Does that work? Yeah, there you go. That's better. That's more, I want to say more efficient. So, and our more bricks. I'm going to slightly cheat with this one a little bit and just say, no, because you can take those as well. Okay, let's get 5 on the go, and then we'll do Ann Arbor bricks. I don't understand how I missed that at the start. That's... yeah, you have to go up and around. Okay, that's fine. That's fine, we can work with that. But for now, I think that's probably a good place to start, and it's not abandoned. I think we could probably get things shipping to and from there. But for the moment, I think it's probably a good place to have a little stop. We're not earning a lot of money. Hopefully that will change, but we'll come back to that next time.